Welcome back to the weekly chat, everyone. Was anyone asking for this? I really want to know. If someone was asking for this, please let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to know what's going on with this, all right? I got nothing against Hello Kitty. Love Yu-Gi-Oh! But, like, why? What and where? Where did this come from? It's just kind of out of nowhere, all right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in a bit of turmoil. Obviously, the creator died. Rest in peace. Make no jokes about that. It's an unfortunate situation. This was a little while ago. I stopped really keeping up with Yu-Gi-Oh! Long before that. I watched some of the parodies, abridged series, things like that. Every once in a while, little Karibo will be busting out a new episode. I don't think he'll finish the main series before he dies, but who knows? Who knows? But like, maybe this isn't out of nowhere, and maybe I'm just out of touch. Maybe this is the thing. Maybe there will be some Hello Kitty Yu-Gi-Oh cards sometime in the near future. I don't know. My kid's not home yet, so you guys promise me you're not going to tell her that I'm about to rummage through her meal without her here and observe this toy. Let's take a look at this toy. Oh my goodness, let's look at the options. There's a Winged Dragon of Ra, a Slifer the Sky Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor. Oh my goodness, we've got Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, Exodia the Forbidden One, Karibo, Dark Magician Girl, and Time Wizard. OGs. We've got so many of the OGs here. I recognize all of these. And that makes me feel important, all right? In this day and age of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they've got Pendulum and... I don't know. I don't even know what most of them are called anymore. I stopped playing. Those of you that are savvy in Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, I'm about to let you know. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right when they introduced Synchro Summoning. I didn't hate the concept of it, but I felt like it was my time to move on. And so I didn't know anything about anything. There's Pendulum Summoning and a whole bunch of other stuff, XYZ, whatever the frick. The whole alphabet's there, so it's whatever. And we got... Is that... Oh my goodness! We got the Dark Magician! That's cool. I can't open it. My kid will be ticked off if I open this up, but that's cool! We got Dark Magician. But apparently it's its own Hello Kitty X Dark Magician. So it's the real deal. Because I guess that these are individual characters. There's different ones. Kuromi... Tuxedo Sam? Tuxedo Sam? There's a Hello Kitty character named Tuxedo Sam? That's ridiculous. But with Dark Magician, of course, you've got to have the OG. The one true Hello Kitty. Along with the one true Dark Magician. Which is fantastic. I just love that. Yeah, that's right, Kaiba. Take that. Hello Kitty belongs to Dark Magician in this collaboration. What's your little Blue Eyes White Dragon get? Cinnamoroll. What? Half of these are puns and half of them aren't. There's no pattern to the naming of these characters. What is going on here? Choco Cat. I mean, yeah. Dark in tone like chocolate. And is a cat. Okay. And then there's Kuromi. Obviously, you got Hello Kitty. And then you have Cinnamoroll. And what? Pochaco? I don't know a thing about Hello Kitty. Like, I'm so out of date with Yu-Gi-Oh! But when it comes to Hello Kitty, I don't know a single thing. Is that weird? Is it weird for me to not know a thing about Hello Kitty? I feel like that's something that's like BTS a few years ago, or even now, where it's like, you don't know anything about BTS? No, I don't know anything about BTS. That's not up my alley. I know they exist. I respect it. Just like Hello Kitty, I know it exists, and I respect it. But I don't know a thing about it, and I especially don't know how they're naming their characters in this thing. It's just so weird to me. You know what? Let me show you the Yu-Gi-Oh! That I know. The one that I grew up with. Okay. I did, in fact, grow up with the regular Yu-Gi-Oh anime, where they're playing duel monsters and, believing in the power of friendship and all that jazz. But there's something else that I remember. Prior to Yu-Gi-Oh! This series that had duel monsters and all that jazz, there was the Yu-Gi-Oh! That was adapted into an anime referred to as Season 0, where there was almost no duel monsters. A stunning lack, in fact. There was one little bit where they did do duel monsters, and that launched the whole thing. But the original story of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a lot more like this. And it was about a man who appeared from the Millennium Puzzle and inhabited this poor teenage boy's body. And as he did so, he'd find people that were just being little douchebags all around the town and challenging them to their own games. And upon beating them, leaving them to incredibly cruel fates. Like, let me see if I can find one for you guys real quick. This one here is known as Capsule Monster Chess. Alright? So Kaiba's younger brother Mokuba, the little jerk face, not a nice guy at all, was prancing around town acting like he was the champ at Capsule Monsters. Look at that face. Is that a face not even his mother could love? What a jerk, right? Okay? So obviously, Yami Yugi took over, and he was just like, wait a minute, that's Kaiba's little brother. And he's just like, heck yeah, alright? Went ahead and tormented the older brother. Now I'm going to take on the younger one too. And after a short little match, what ended up happening is Yugi won. And so in Mokuba's mind, for the rest of his life, he envisioned himself trapped in one of the capsules. Not actually trapped at all, but in his own mind, boy's trapped. Forever. That's just his fate. No worrying about Shadow Realms or anything like that. This was the fate of Mokuba, was trapped inside of that capsule. This one's a bit more deserved, okay? There was this poor kid being beaten up. That's rude. You don't do that, obviously. And Yami Yugi caught on to that, caught a whiff, created a little maze, and was just like, hey guys, you want to play a little maze? And they're like, yeah, sure. He lights the maze on fire. The only way that they can make it out alive is to jump into water. Otherwise, they die. Just dead. They made it out, I think. Yeah, they made it out. But that's the gist of that one, too. But yeah, we've gone from this to this. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. There's merits to both. I guess I'm just glad that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still on the radar at all. I guess I was a little worried that the franchise was going to die off, and I'm happy that it didn't. Look at me getting all mushy-gushy in Yu-Gi-Ohs. Back in the limelight a little bit, at least for the 2 weeks that they're running this toy line, because McDonald's goes through toy lines like nobody's business these days, but yeah. I've got some fond memories with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged and all that jazz with little Creepo. Let me show you guys a little something, okay? Let me get you off this thing here. Get you over here. Show you guys a little something. You gotta think about this too. Wow, there's a lot of kids' toys over here. When in doubt, consult the poster. What's the poster say? Kill your family. Oh, that's so funny. Thanks, little Karibo. You're the best, bud. But hey, that's going to be the video, everyone. Please leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. Okay? 1 like equals 1 episode of One Piece that I will watch in a single sitting. So if this video gets 100 likes, I have to watch 100 episodes of One Piece in a single sitting, and I'm getting close to episode 800, so a video will be coming out soon. My thoughts on that. Isn't that right? Armored Luffy. My girlfriend got me that. I don't collect pop figures nearly as much as I used to. But that one, my girlfriend got it, so of course I like it. But thanks for watching, everyone. Check out this video over here. It's a funny little skit that I made. Until next time, bye.